just like yesterday. In fact, I'll go back to their channel just so we can see this. But this little short from them came out yesterday, which was about uh, Hurt, which is a Dead Poet Society song that Pow did live with them a couple months ago, and I talked about it then. But Dead Poet Society put out a new version of that same song with both Pow and Danny. It's even a video, so we're gonna watch that now too. The first video, in fact, the first band today that I'm gonna cover is Dead Poet Society. But we definitely have to start with this one. And this is almost its own thing at this point, because this is the collab song. So, well, I know they didn't have any input in the song, but let's get this party started.
You need to get out of your head. You're killing yourself again. You better get what you want. You only get one shot.
Okay, here is what I was going to say several minutes ago. And I know we're only like 10 seconds in, well, 15, but we just basically heard the, like, I'm not sure if I should call it the chorus, but I'll probably just call it the chorus. It's that lyrical expression that we're going to hear over and over again. And the tone of the music is very like 90s. I'm not, it's not like grunge per se, but it's like definitely alternative sounding 90s-ish in the presentation. Which is actually one reason I think I like the song. It's really nostalgic for me. But we're gonna grow that particular expression a lot in this song. So let's get to it.
You're lighting yourself on fire. You know you aren't going any higher. This is what you want, but why? You could have been just fine. Are you insane? How you dealing with your money situation? You'll be running for the rest of your life. You can take this anywhere you want. Tell me, why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? Why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? I know that I have my doubts, so why you gotta call me out? Tell me it'll be just fine. You're out of your goddamn mind. The voices in my head go loud.
Okay. I have to stop and talk about this. So, we just get Danny doing like the first real like storytelling part of this song. And as they're doing that, we have Pow fade in to make it like a duet. And they are great at syncing their voices. So they work so well together. I mean, they should. They're sisters who have been playing together and singing together for like 11 years professionally. So it's to be expected, but it is still awesome. So, all right, back to the music.
I don't know how to shut them out. This is what you want, but why? You could have been just fine. Are you insane? How you dealing with your money situation? You'll be running for the rest of your life. You can take this anywhere you want. Tell me, why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? Are you insane? How you dealing with your money situation? You'll be running for the rest of your life. You can take this anywhere you want. Tell me, why the hell would you hurt yourself for this?
By the way, I have to add this. When they're singing at each other, they you can tell they're having way too much fun. It's very obvious they're enjoying themselves to the fullest extent. This song definitely is not one that would suggest, you know, enjoying yourself, but I love how they are. It is such a great little thing to see. All right, back to
Why the hell would you hurt yourself in this? You're insane, how you dealing with your money situation? You'll be running, you'll be running, you'll be. Are you insane, how you dealing with your money situation? You'll be running, you'll be running, you'll be. Are you insane? Look at how you're living and see what you really want.
Okay, now we have Pow picking it up. Uh, we go back to the singer from Dead Poet Society, and they do their like run through of what is effectively the chorus. And then, unlike the first time where we drop it to Danny, this time we drop it to Pow. And you know that they're going to go back to their duet very shortly here. And I love the way they like set the different vocals up here.
What you really wanted. You've been waiting on a miracle and you gotta let it go. Tired and afraid, the reality of getting old. It's our legacy and you will never make it out, no. Why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? Why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? Are you insane? How you dealing with your money situation? You'll be running for the rest of your life. You can take this anywhere you want. Tell me, why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? Why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? Why the hell would you hurt yourself for this? You threw it all away.
And we have that musical breakdown. In fact, I'm going to pause here and say that this is a very like heavy metal style breakdown, instrumental breakdown, but like the way they do it is definitely still like alt rock. It's a very alt rock style as far as like the way they do it, but the actual like theme is very much a like heavy metal theme during this section. And this is like the perfect way to like in this section here too. All right. All right. I want to talk about the lyrics, but I'm not sure they're actually in here. No. So I may have to actually go hunt down the lyrics. Yeah, because I definitely want to talk about these a little bit. For me in particular, there's a lot of meaning to some of this. I think I'm gonna almost do this line by line, but not quite. I mean, obviously, are you out of your head? And I think it eventually becomes, are you out of your mind? But you're killing yourself again. That one is the only one like I don't. So, as a trans woman, I I might take these lyrics a little bit differently than anyone else. I think they're meant to be about like drug abuse, but that is not the way my mind like wraps these lyrics. Uh, like this one, this one's all about self doubts. Uh, killing yourself again definitely is about not being like out and expressing yourself. Uh, you better get what you want is all about coming out. You only get one shot is about life in general. Uh, I mean, we could take you're lighting yourself on fire many different ways. Uh, I could also do that with the you know you aren't going any higher line. Uh, this is what you want, but why? All about self doubts. You could have been just fine. Man, man, that is a lie every single trans person has told themselves at some point. Sorry. But yeah, yeah. Uh, that one in particular hits me because, like I just said, everyone everyone tries to say that. It's not true at all, but we all say it. Uh, I've heard a lot of stories from other trans people, and literally, we all say that. We all realize at some point that it's just a lie. Uh, this also hits pretty hard. Are you insane? How are you dealing with your money situation? Being trans is like stupidly expensive. it it is. Uh, being on HRT is something that you're on basically forever. So, I mean, we have to take drugs for the rest of our lives effectively. And that's without getting into talk of like surgery. And once you get into talking about surgery, everything is like stupidly expensive. Uh, especially for someone who isn't trans. Uh, you don't realize necessarily how expensive those things are. Like, people will just ask you if you've had like bottom surgery, not realizing that bottom surgery, even with insurance, costs more than a brand new car. Yeah, yeah. I have the money to just run out and do that. Sure. Yeah, I can't even update my my VTuber model, but I'll get right on that for everyone who's biased. Sure. Uh, you'll be running for your rest of your life. There are always people who are never going to understand, and we're always going to take a lot of flack from those people. So I definitely feel that line as well. Uh, this part is where it feels like a conversation. You can take this any way you want. Tell me. Uh, why the hell would you hurt yourself like this? Obviously, is the main chorus. Uh, the not being able to be yourself is just like a constant state of pain. So, uh, you know, for me at least, these lyrics hit so hard because, you know, why would you hurt yourself like this is what we all do. Uh, before we can be ourselves. And it just speaks to my soul when I hear that line. And then we get, I know I have my doubts, which I've already said is what everyone has. I mean, we all just want to fit in, but being trans means that, you can't just fit in. I mean, not and be true to yourself. It's not an option because it never leaves you alone. But uh, you're going to have doubts if you can be yourself. So why you gotta call me out? Uh, your brain in particular will just keep sending little thoughts at you, calling you out. If you're not honest about it, tell me it'll just be fine. I mean, that's what everyone wants to hear. You're out of your goddamn mind. Uh, I mean, those are definitely the voices in our heads. The voices in my head grow loud. Yep, yep, that they do. I don't know how to shut them out. Again, this is what you want, but why? You could have been just fine. I mean, like, you could take this whole section here, and that is closeted trans person thinking right there. Again, I doubt that is where the song is meant to be coming from, but yeah. And then we get back into the chorus. Uh, yeah. I mean, we could go on. There's a variation basically here. But yeah, it's at least when I hear it, it sounds like such a trans like story. I know that's definitely not what it's supposed to be, but that is definitely how it comes. All right, let's get into the rest of their music because oh they have a lot more songs than I thought. Man, some of these are like, oh wow, 11 years ago. Oh my, they're kind of all over too. I need to find the ones that are official video or official music video because those are the ones we're going to focus on, at least for now. Uh, I I'm pretty sure this is also one, even though it's not labeled. I mean, Vevo is almost always like music videos. That is pretty much what they do. So if I see a Vevo logo, I kind of realize it's probably going to be an official video. Oh, another official video. Official audio. They did a live. All right. Then I'm going to sort this and we'll look for others. Because I think there's some other live content that they have on here. Yeah, like first time live on TV. All right, all right. Anyways, let's get to the music. That's what we're here for.
Rolling.
Okay, this is wildly different in sound.
I'm not afraid of dying alone. Looking back on shit that hurt me the most. You know I tried for you, but you lied like you do. I think about you every once in a while. Wonder if you found your place in the world. I feel the hate in me, and it's hard to breathe. Fuck it, I wanna be underground. 'Cause at least they have a safe and sound. And all my walls keep crumbling down. So just let it go. And leave me alone.
Okay, first, they definitely need a flashing lights warning. Definitely. But I want to say this is some like hybrid of like alt rock and like a splash of punk. Like the melody is very like punk like, but I mean maybe that's why it reminds me of grunge. Grunge is very like punk influenced, but instrumentally it is very alt rock. So it's very much a blend of those sort of concepts, which I can totally dig. All right, let's get back to it.
There's a game that we like to play. Whose side will everyone take? That shit's so petty anyways, heavy on me. The longer I hold on to everything that you said, shudder, moments get until I'm dead. Oh, I know I feel this hate in me. Fuck it, I wanna be underground. 'Cause at least they have a safe and sound. And all my walls keep crumbling down. So just let it go and leave me alone.
Okay, I gotta say, I love this beat when they switch it up here. That like thumping rhythmic sound, I am totally here for. Uh, I mean, they did this in the Hurt song as well, but and by the way, there's some definite themes as far as what they choose to do lyrically, but uh, they had that segment too in Hurt where they get like hard rockish, not quite like heavy metal, but a very melodic hard rock type of sound. And that's what we get here too. But I assume it's going to drop back and be more alt rock. I mean, that's where we started. I'm assuming we get back there.
I still wait for you to call me over.
Okay, and I got to comment on this part. This is very like 80s. It was definitely a thing you would see a lot in the 80s. There's an instrumental part, and then these like almost whispered like vocals that are like stretched out, just like float over top of it. Uh, I'd have to go looking for, you know, what like performers did that a lot, but it was something that is nostalgic to me because I saw a lot of stuff like that during the 80s. And then you didn't really see it too much anymore. Occasionally here or there. But yeah, originally it's a very like 80s thing.
So we can say all the things that we
Including the
have
echo.
from childhood. 'Cause lately I don't think I'm being honest. If I was, I don't think we'd still talk. And I know you hate me for it. And I know you hate me for it. And I hope you hate me for it. Yeah, I hope you hate me.
Okay. They had me wondering if the song was just gonna fade away. And then, of course, they smack us across the face with that heavy sound again. A different one than last time, but still a very heavy sound. I love that sort of switch up. The warning does it really well too. And a lot of the other ones that I like a lot performance wise do it. So let's get back.
Fuck it, I wanna be underground. 'Cause at least I'll be safe and sound. No more walls keep crumbling down. So just let it go.
And that bass. That is definitely the way to close out a song. All right. All right. Give me 1 sec. I need to go use the restroom. Actually, you know what? I'm going to run some ads really quick and I'm going to run and use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right. I probably made some very funny, like, postures while I was gone. All right. So let's move on. I want some more. One day I will get YouTube to do what I want. All right. All right, here we go. Oh no, this is very blues. Maybe a little southern rock.
Cry, baby, listen, I'm done, yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay, this is definitely a southern rock vibe. Man, after a couple of songs that like split the difference between being like alt rock and like hard rock, now we get southern rock. That's some variety.
I'm getting weak, feeling tweaked out and faded. God help you, darling, 'cause my love is drying up. You feel so lovely when you touch me, but I can't do this anymore. The nails on my back feel that summer sadness. Baby, it's too late to talk. I feel like we're drifting apart. Talk shit, babe, say it like you wanna leave.
Okay, man, I swear they like to like mix two vastly, well, functionally different styles. Because the first part is definitely southern rock, but this part goes back into like that hard rock. That's a twist. That is definitely a twist.
You love me like cocaine, yeah. Don't like, get it right, need me every night. You love me like cocaine. I heard your friends say that you think you're better. Don't pretend to love me when you're falling around. I need to know the truth, 'cause you're talking like you're fed up.
And see, now we're back to that southern rock vibe. I'm just waiting for the hard rock to kick in again. Because it's always like getting slapped in the face. It's very abrupt.
I feel like we're drifting apart. Talk shit, babe, say it like you wanna leave. You love me like cocaine, yeah. Don't like, get it right, need me every night. You love me like, you love me like. You love me like cocaine, yeah. You love me like, you love me like. I don't want you, darling. I don't want you, darling. I don't want you, darling. You don't love me, darling. You don't love me, darling. You don't love me, darling. I don't love you, darling. I don't love you, darling. I don't love you, darling. Talk shit, bitch, say it like you wanna leave. You love me like cocaine, yeah. Don't like, get it right, need me every night. You love me like, you love me like. You love me like cocaine, yeah. You love me like, I love you like.
Well, that was a song. Man, those lyrics too are very. This is one of their older songs at 4 years, which is kind of swinging when this is a year ago for the "I Hope You Hate Me" song, and then we get Coda, which is 4 years ago, and yeah, it's this. Uh, there's some definite themes still with their lyrics, but Man, uh, I'm not even sure what to say. This one is this one is a wild ride. I mean, Southern rock is already a blend of like rock and like country, or at least like folk. And the fact that, they mix that with like a lot of hard rock, that is a wild mental twist to me. I enjoyed every minute of it, but it's still a wild time. All right, in too deep. Let's go.
All of my friends are starting their lives while I'm working, I'm trying to stay alive. I heard my boy just bought his own house. Told me I could crash while I figure it out. Writing music that isn't popular anymore. Drinking by the fire, talking about my own desires. I know I'm sounding crazy, know you think I'm fucking lazy, but you'll never understand. You'll never understand. I'm so high, this outside wine.
Okay, this is the first time where they've started off like heavier, because we definitely have that hard rock flow right from the beginning. Uh, this is almost like it's not quite, but it's very similar to like new metal. There's this whole like storytelling, spoken word poetry sort of flow that goes through the first part that is very like rap like, but he is actually singing it, so it's not quite that, and it's not rap, but it feels very like adjacent, very very close. Like if you turn down how hard the song it is a little bit and added a little more sing song to the vocals, and that would basically be what we're hearing now. All right, let's get back to it.
On my hands and knees, there's no light. Inside, I'm paralyzed. Because I'm in too deep. I'm so high, this looks like heroin. Got me on my hands and knees, there's no light. Inside, I'm paralyzed. Fuck it, 'cause I'm in too deep. My hometown has me missing the past. Drinking in the dark, ditching bottles of back. Goodbye to my memories of being at home. Regretting every second since I took out that load. Writing music that isn't popular anymore. At least that's what I'm told. I think I'm getting older. I know I'm sounding crazy, know you think I'm fucking lazy, but you'll never know. No, no, no. I'm so high, this outside wine. Got me on my hands and knees, there's no light. Inside, I'm paralyzed. Because I'm in too deep. I'm so high, this life's like heroin. Got me on my hands and knees, there's no light. Inside.
Okay, I have to comment on these visuals for a second, because the fact that you're watching TV while this like party goes on around you, man, man, that's some feels. Some wild feels. I mean, all of the lyrics here talk about being like an outsider in your own life. And that is like the definition of feeling like that. The watching TV at a party. You know, people are casually doing like drugs around you, and here you are just with your beer watching some TV, which is all static, by the way. Man, man. All right, let's get back to it.
Paralyzed. Fuck it, 'cause I'm incomplete.
Gotta love those whispered vocals. Got it just in time. I definitely appreciate that song. Though, oddly, not really for like the musicality. The lyrics remind me a lot of like college. In my own experience in college. All right. I'm not even sure what to call this. Is this supposed to be low air? I think maybe. Oh, definitely another southern rock start.
Ain't got no light. She wants me dead at night, and I'll give the crowd in a seal, breathing out and in. Oh yeah, babe ain't got no soul. She came and went on home, but I'll live. She started again, breathing out and in. Oh yeah.
Oh, this is spicy.
Baby paid her time. She's taking all my time, and I know she got a backdoor man. I got his gun in my hand. Oh yeah. I know you're marking my name. I want you to give me a reason to leave. Make me drop to the floor, my knees. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful.
All right. That last segment, man, they do such like a weird selection of like musical influences cuz a lot of like the first half of the song is all like very southern rock, and it pretty much keeps that feel until that very last part there. And then it took like I can only call it like a punk vibe. Yeah, it's a very like punk twist. All right, let's get back to it.
Ain't got no light. She wants me dead at night.
And here we have like a
I'll
little bit of like
give
blues.
ground in a sieve, yeah, ground in a sieve. Oh yeah. Low hair is a beautiful thing. Low hair is a beautiful thing. Low hair is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful.
Wow, that little plink to end everything. That also feels very bluesy. Alright, let's do some salt. Are we pouring some salt in some wounds? Oh, we're starting heavy again.
I thought that I could trust you, yeah. I guess that it was in my head. Run your mouth like you do so well. You did this to yourself. Why'd you have to say it? I don't like that. Why'd you have to do it? I don't like that. Pour a little salt in the wound. Tell me that it's not being you. I don't like that. Feel your hands wrap around my neck. You think you can demand respect? Tell me what the fuck you've done. Oh wait, why'd you have to say it? I don't like that.
Okay, are we talking about zombies here? Is this a zombie song? It feels like it is. I'm very curious. Let's keep going.
Why'd you have to do it? I don't like that. Pour a little salt in the wound. Tell me that it's hard being you. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. You don't wanna change. Fuck it, you can stay the same. I don't need the pain. You can just fade away. Why'd you have to say it? I don't like that. Why'd you have to do it? I don't like that. Pour a little salt in the wound. Tell me that it's not being you. I don't like that. Why'd you have to say it? I don't like that. Try to take it back. I don't like that. Pour a little salt in the wound. Tell me that it's not being you. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. What a fucking shame.
Okay, I know we're about to get to the end anyways. We got like 10 seconds left. But man, these visuals are like really disturbing. Do not cut your fingernails that short. Where they like bleed over everything. That is super disturbing to me. All right, let's finish this.
When you took it off, don't you like that? Try to slip away. You got what you want. I don't like that.
Also, it feels like the same visuals like displayed in the screen as we got in the other song, and I think this one is slightly earlier or about the same time. I do like the shared like visuals for that. Uh, Also, I was totally right about the salt in a wound thing. All right, let's go. My condition.
Fox sitting and waiting in the black sun.
Much more recent.
I'm right ready to die if I could be someone. Weak shit, you're too scared to make it out, so you sit back and I'll be here seeing it all. Jack Kennedy holding back convoys. Napoleon and everything in my blood. Me hustle going till I get more. Till I get more. This simulation we're living in, I can't ignore. I came so close to giving in, but I want more. I'll hold my breath till my own death breaks down the door. Oh, yeah, I want more. Don't fuck with God, I make my own faith.
Oh man, I do not want to be dropped into the 1950s. Thanks, man. This one is a lot more like bubblegum pop, but with little like alt rock tricks to it. Yeah, this has a certain feeling.
Too late to save my soul and my race. I'll die alone like a forgotten slave.
No one's driving that car.
No one will care or remember my.
Do not get in the driverless car.
This simulation we're living in, I can't ignore. I came so close to giving in, but I want more. I'll hold my breath till my own death breaks down the door.
Eh,
Yeah, I want more. Oh, I want more. Can't quite escape my condition. Thought things would change the second I'm gone. The second I'm gone. Can't find a place where I fit in. Thought love would change, but baby I'm wrong. But baby I'm wrong. But I go on. Yeah, I go on. This simulation we're living in, I can't ignore. I came so close to giving in, but I want more. I'll hold my breath till my own death breaks down the door. Yeah, I want more. Yeah, I want more.
well, they just got flushed. Flushed to what? We don't know, but flushed to something. Very clearly something. All right. We still got a few. American Blood. 6 years ago. Oh boy. That's a bit.
I don't wanna go out tonight. Find a show on a Saturday night. I'd rather stay here and wait. Sit alone playing video games. I got enough friends. No one else needs to know my name. And yeah, I know my
Okay, I gotta say this again. We have these whispered vocals, which he seemed to really love, especially earlier on. And then we don't get him as much in the more recent stuff, but there's a lot of it in their older stuff. And this part is almost like blues. It's got a very bluesy feel. I, I know rock is like born basically of like blues and jazz, but this has like a definite like rock beats, but a very like bluesy tone settled over everything. I don't think in the early days you would have quite heard this, but it definitely feels like a sound you could have heard back in the early days of rock.
It's aging, and it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. But it's so cold. Humanity grows old. The enemy soaks up American blood. And I'm so scared that all of my worst fears have followed me. I am letting myself. I try to keep my head up, my head up. I try to keep myself from feeling this way. I'm tired and I'm fucked up in this mess up. It's only in my head, but it's not gonna change. It goes on and on, so electric, like a full-fledged panic inside. And I know you said that it's not my fault, but the truth is just so easy to hide. I gotta keep my head up, my head up. I gotta keep myself from feeling ashamed. I'm tired and I'm fucked up, and I can't stop. It's only in my head, but it's not gonna change. Keep my head up, my head up. I gotta keep myself from feeling ashamed. I'm crying 'cause I'm fucked up, baby. I know that it's only in my head, but it's not gonna change.
Man, I barely even commented on this one. I still say it's a very like classic feel. Definitely. I don't I don't really have anything else to say about it though. Maybe that's why it's called like American Blood. It is very like traditionally like early rock influence. Uh I think it was like Green Day that like mid 90s did a song that feels a little bit like this. This one I don't think is quite as catchy as that one. And I'm totally blanking on the name because I haven't listened to it in years. But I remember it. Wow. Now, this is a title, I Never Loved Myself Like I Loved You, which is apt, but also a little weird.
I'm falling out of touch, 'cause I hate myself too much. No, I can't, I was never made to. I never loved myself like I loved you.
This one reminds me a lot of like the last song as far as tone and some of the structure, but with like a little spice of like punk warmed into it. It's definitely got a certain feel. That's for sure. All right, let's get back to it.
It's flooding through my bloodstream, drowning out my heartbeat. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of light. I'm running just to keep myself from being out. I'm falling out of touch, 'cause I hate myself too much. No, I can't, I was never meant to. I never loved myself like I love you. I don't understand why I'm so afraid of who I am. 27 years now, I've been trying to push it down. The self-loathing comes and goes, heavy like a life I've always known. Maybe you could help me. Maybe you could show me another way out. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of light. I'm running just to keep myself from bleeding out.
Okay, I gotta talk about the lyrics a little bit. So, lyrically, it reminds me of the earlier song that I said was all about, like, or at least reminded me of when I was in college, where you're just hanging out on your friend's couch while you watch the TV during the middle of a party. This has that same sort of like lyrical vibe. It's a it's a very like I want to call it like dark, a very dark tasting song, if you can taste a song, uh, which seems to be about, needing to get away and, be yourself. That's a that's a vibe that I keep seeing in a lot of their music. But let's get back to it. Man, there's some definite feels in that one. Like, structurally, not a great song, but thematically, definitely. Oh wow, this is the 8-year-old one.
Stay there in the bed, feels like home. Long ride in the rain, and I drank. Thinking too much, just breathe in and out. Get high before the water, but I felt good. Yeah, I feel good. Oh, I felt good.
Okay, I gotta say, I was slightly worried at the intro. Only because a very soft sound. And I'm like, I really need something a little more. And then we get that, like, kick in the ass by the, like, hard rock part as it intros. I should still mention, very haunting vocals for this. Also, that's a very, like, blues thing vocally to do. Those haunting vocals.
Go ahead, take a piece of me. Here we are, buckle up. I can't say, will you break my heart? Buckle up. I'm so cold, it's warm. I let the sand become my shelter.
And this is very blues.
Too soft in my hands, but it feels like it should, and I feel. Go ahead, take a piece of me. Here we are, buckle up. I can't stay, will you break my heart? Buckle up. I could feel the motion, the day and every hour, but it was just a moment, dying as we go. Go ahead, take a piece of me. Here we are, buckle up. I can't stay, you're breaking my heart. Buckle up, and I
Okay. I don't really have anything else to say about that one. We have 2 more, and then I'm gonna find some live stuff for us. Okay, well, this is a different style.
I've been so fucking lazy. Lay around here
Okay, this song is very, very punk. Yeah, yeah. This is definitely more punk than I've heard from them in anything else. So, yeah, see this part is just pure punk. There's a little bit that's not in the style of punk, but most of it is those screaming vocals, the distorted guitars. Yeah, yeah, totally.
Trigger finger.
Okay, I'm kind of curious. What is in the last 8 seconds? Is it just a long fade out? Yeah, this is just a long fade out. Okay. I guess that is their punk song. So let's go to the last one. Also another older one. Not a fan of the snap crackle, like distortion in the background. Like it's some sort of retro thing. Oh, this one was the live, isn't it? Yeah, I think this one's live. That's probably just their mics.
Don't you notice? I know you said you're busy at the moment, but
We're back to that southern rock vibe.
'cause I know you've seen it, but you're not replying. No. I guess you just ghosted me. Fuck you anyway. Probably stay home, eat shit and medicate. I'm solo, barely
Well, that was obviously a studio live. So not like more conventional live, but it wasn't bad. All right. I want to see that one. Do they really not have like a... I mean, these are lives, but like lockdown is not the live I'm looking for. I'd like a performance. Man, they need to post more videos. I think they're getting better at it because, 11 months for a whole bunch of these. 9, 10 months, 8 months, 3 months, and obviously a day. I like how they did, the vocals only, and then they just drop like the whole video with the warning. All right. So we only get one live. So let's see how this goes. I mean, I guess these might show them a little bit live. Let's see how this goes first, and we'll see.
Oh, I just want to get 11. Ah, it doesn't count.
So every time I think I'm alone in peace.
Not quite what I was.
This one of the
looking for.
biggest. No, not yet, not yet. I'm not gonna be too crazy about it.
Oh, come on. Hey.
Go show us the cover first.
Yeah,
Say
really-
it's the biggest.
Okay, this is the magazine My Rock. It's literally one of the biggest magazines in Europe, and certainly the biggest in France. And there's the cover, and look at that. Amazing, right? That's why, well, part of the reason why this show is sold fucking out.
No, don't film that. I was learning something. Let me play something I actually know. I'm sorry.
Shtick was gonna come out. I was frustrated, so that fucking thing had to come out. What thing? That demon.
The camera?
Yeah. Chair wasn't working for me. He's like, oh, this is great. This is juicy. This is good. I can use this.
Yes.
Well, cool.
It wouldn't be a vlog if there was nothing in it.
Well, I'm just gonna deal with it and go to bed and avoid this camera now.
Have to have a little bit of downtime.
I randomly had that thought the other day. I was like, I don't really look like a snake. I swear to God, I had that thought.
Wait, what?
Like a day or two ago.
Like for the first time in your life?
One of the first times in my life, because I've been introducing myself to a lot of people, and I'm like, I don't look like Steve.
Can someone take over pumpkin gas for me? I just shit my pants.
Well,
almost threw up.
Rotok is weird.
I was like, isn't that?
Rotok is very weird.
Yeah, you went and threw out those. No, you didn't throw them out. They were expensive pants.
They were expensive
so
pants,
So you changed
they
in the
were
gas
new.
station and then
Yeah.
kept them in their suitcase for who knows how long.
I put them in a plastic bag.
This was last tour, right?
No, this was a
Few
couple
tours
years
ago.
ago. Yeah.
Off day.
It's not completely in the round.
Yeah, it sounds fucking dope.
You guys sound.
We've done the work, so.
That's how it is.
Please don't.
Who the fuck is Salad Man?
Say it like you
He
know
can be
it.
whatever. He
Say
can
it.
be whatever.
Really?
He can be whatever.
Say, I'm Salad Man.
Okay, I'm Salad Man.
That's pretty good.
The thing about a show on someone's cell phone, it's like, no one's gonna see it. A lot of people are gonna see this.
I mean, I first saw your stuff on a cell phone video.
They just said somewhere that's not in view. But
That just scared the
Jeremy,
shit out of me.
somewhere that's not in view, he said, but don't make it too hidden because I have.
That was scary.
Another TV show, yes.
Hey,
Woo, that was intense.
Let's go to bed. Let's go to bed right
just
now.
help. Just help.
What was my face? What did my face
It was
look
just like a, ha ha, you suck! It was just
Definitely a thing. All right. Well, I think that covers Dead Poet Society.